In 2008, in the Asia-Pacific region, 10% of people living with HIV are young. This means that for every 10 people living with HIV that we meet here, one of them is young. Think about your sons and daughters, about your younger siblings and your friends. What can you do to protect them? And are you doing enough? But the greatest obstacle in the HIV response in Asia-Pacific is the existence of punitive laws that continue to hamper us young affected people to access HIV-related services. In the Asia-Pacific region, 90% of the countries have punitive laws that directly affect us, young CAAPs. This means that there is a chance that 9 out of 10 countries you visit here in this region stigmatizes and discriminate us, young affected people. We young CAAPs have also rights, and it is the responsibility of the government to uphold our rights and protect us. But instead of being recognized and protected, we are subjected to stigma, discrimination, and criminalization. Why? But now, we would like to give you a genuine advice from the young community.
저는 한국에서 청소년 성소수자 활동을 하고 있습니다. 저는 이번 기회에 처음 ICAAP을 참여하게 되었는데요. ICAAP을 참여하면서 한국 청소년 취약계층에 대한 자료는 물론 한국 청소년 취약계층의 운동이 매우 부족하다는 것을 느꼈습니다. 제 자신이 성소수자이고 제 자신이 청소년이기 때문에 저는 그런 사람들을 위한 HIV에 관련된 종합적인 지원 그리고 교육이 절실하다고 생각합니다. 그래서 우리 정부 그리고 우리 사회에 청소년들을 위한 종합적인 지원이 필요하다고 생각합니다. I will translate this into English. I'm a young gay activist in a national LGBT group in Korea. Through my participation in this ICAAP, which is my first time, I came to realize that we don't have any data or any initiatives on young key affected populations in Korea. Being young and gay myself, I have the right to access equitable HIV-related services and should be part of intervention. So I demand that Korean government and the Ministry of Health to expand funding support and comprehensive age-responsive services for Korean young key affected populations.
Well, it's not fair to discriminate us because we are young and young MSN. Our voices are not here. It's extremely unreasonable to stigmatize because of our health status. Government, civil society, community fulfill our rights to education, information, treatment, health care, and support. On behalf of young people living with HIV, we officially request full support to deliver free services and harder effort to stop FTA. For the very reason, ARV is my best friend. ARV is my life. Don't ever take it away from us.
I am a young girl living with HIV. I am aware that we receive free support and treatment from the government, and we as a young people living with HIV demands for the latest technology of ARV treatment like 1 pill a day, and HIV sensitive health practitioner, better treatment, and adherence. We also demand for the enough number of CD4 machines and viral load machines. As a young girl, I have a dream, like any other girls, of having a family and raising our children. So, will you make sure that you can fulfill my dreams so that I have my dreams like any other girls?
Everyone listen to me. I am 16-year-old, so I'm supposed to be in the school. However, I can't go to school, have been sleeping on the street, have no financial support after being acknowledged by that I'm lesbian by my school LGBT screening system. Actually, it is legal in my country. Since then, my friends reject me, spend time with together because they think that I'm different from them. I strongly believe it wouldn't have happened to me if school taught us comprehensive sexuality education, including gender diversity. I don't know what to do, where to go now. My friends who are LGBT have the same problem too. I can't understand why people can't see us same human beings as them. Can't you see us as same as you? We as young people demand for mandatory comprehensive sexuality education in all educational systems in order to protect the right of my fellow LGBT community. Did you hear me?
I'm one of the many young transgenders who sell sex in Fiji. Because of my sexual orientation and our engagement in sex work, we face double stigma and discrimination, which hinder us from accessing information and healthcare services, especially those related to HIV and AIDS and sexual reproductive health. And not forgetting the utmost, the freedom of speech and expression. Therefore, on behalf of all sex workers in the Asia-Pacific region, young and old, male, transgender, and women, I strongly request and seek support from government, civil society, UN agencies, and other stakeholders to decriminalize sex work because we are too human, because we suffer from violence, stigma, and discrimination. Thank you.
Many, particularly our adult counterpart, fail to acknowledge that we, the incoming generation, can take the leadership and ownership of the HIV response. Everyone should focus on strengthening and leveraging our technical capacities so that we, the young affected population, can own and lead the HIV response. We have the energy, the knowledge, and the practical experience, but we need mentors. Guide us in honing our capabilities. We are more than just beneficiaries of your HIV programs. We are more than just respondents of your HIV-related researches. We are a significant part of this solution, and engaging us will provide a genuine approach of young affected population-oriented strategies and initiatives. Once our issues are addressed, the partnership between you, the current movers of the HIV response, our adult counterparts, and us, the young affected people, the future movers, and the future movers of the HIV response, will be the dawn of our synergy between the young and the old. And the beginning of this synergy will also be the beginning of the continuity of the HIV response. And this new revolution will be the start of the end of the spread of HIV and the burden that it inflicts upon the younger generation. You may not remember the numbers, but we hope you will remember our faces and the stories behind our age, tears, sweat, and hardship. In behalf of Youth Lead, we welcome you all to the 10th ICAAP. And we hope our presence here as young affected population in this gathering will make you all realize that we are not only words in your reports, declarations, or documents. We exist and we have rights. But the real question is, are you ready to listen to us and are you ready to take action with us? Take our messages seriously and do not leave them floating in the four corners of this room.